Hello, and thank you for tuning into this episode of Animals and Ames. My name is Ron Edwards. I'm the Animal Control Supervisor here for the Ames Animal Shelter and Animal Control Program. Our first guest with us here today is Cassidy. Cassidy is actually a girl, brought into us as a stray. Unfortunately, nobody came in to claim her, so she is up available for adoption. She is a mini lop, and that's where they get these ears from. That's where they call them the lop. The ears are lopped down. Seems to be a really sweet bunny. However, probably hasn't been handled a lot in her life. So she kind of struggles a bit when she's being handled. But as you can see here, she's calm and relaxed. So probably not the best bunny for kids, young kids, I would say. They can really scratch with their legs. So you want to be very careful when you're handling Cassidy that she's not scratching you. Rabbits can make great pets. They can be trained to use a litter box, which helps to clean up the mess. And really nice companions to have. They have great personalities. I always recommend to our viewers and adopters to check out rabbit.org. It's the House Rabbit Society, and have lots of really good information about how to properly care for rabbits. They are very special and unique creatures, so it's very important that they get proper food, exercise, and care. So if you're interested in looking here at Cassidy at the Ames Animal Shelter, come on down. We'd love to introduce you to her. And our next guest today is Isaac. Isaac is a very special kitty. Not that they're not all special kitties here with us. But Isaac actually came to us a few months ago with 3 other cats. You may remember Amaretto, which was on a previous show. Amaretto also came from the same household. Unfortunately, the owner had passed away. And we helped a neighboring county with the cats. They had 16 cats in the house. And Isaac was just one of them. Unfortunately, the cats were not in the best of condition. Isaac had a severe case of ringworm, so we actually had to shave all of Isaac's hair off while he was getting treatment, including baths, which actually Isaac is really good at baths. He did let us know, though, if the water was not warm enough. He was not happy about that. But Isaac is a really sweet cat, as you can see here, just loving this attention. He was treated for the ringworm. He's fully recovered. The only thing that's kind of ongoing with Isaac to be aware of is that he probably will have this chronic upper respiratory condition. So you can probably hear a little bit. He kind of snorts a little bit when he's breathing and coughs. But he has just got the greatest personality. Even with the camera crew in here and the lights and everything, he just wants to just stay here and get some loving. So a really, really sweet cat. Probably would be best in a single cat home, although he obviously was exposed to a lot of other cats. But because of his upper respiratory issues, probably best just to keep him isolated. Again, a very sweet cat. He is a neutered male. Some would call possibly a Russian blue, which is this beautiful gray coloring here. But just a sweet, sweet cat, as you can see. We definitely want a very special home for Isaac, because Isaac recovered well and has been here with us for so long. So we want an extra special home for Isaac. So if you're interested in Isaac and want to know more about him, come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter and you can meet him. Okay, our next guest here is Dwarf. Dwarf is really not what you would think of when you think of the word dwarf. Doesn't come to mind when I think of him here. He's quite the hefty cat. It doesn't maybe not show as well on camera, but he's definitely not underfed. Let's put it that way. Dwarf is here available for adoption. About 2 years old. He is a neutered male. Again, a big kitty. If you want a lap cat, you definitely want to make sure you can handle a larger a cat on your lap. Dwarf was surrendered to us, he was actually adopted as a pair and didn't get along with the other cats in the household. So we're probably thinking that Dwarf he may be a little selective on the cats that he likes. So maybe it's best to have Dwarf in a single home where he's the only cat. He loves attention from people, so that probably wouldn't be a bad thing for him. As long as he has lots of human contact, I think Dwarf would be really happy in a new home. He's a neuter male, domestic short hair, beautiful tabby here. You see those tabby stripes on him. Very, very social, very friendly, kind of talkative when he wants your attention. So if you're interested in a large kitty, come on down and meet Dwarf at the Ames Animal Shelter. And our next guest here is Floyd. Floyd came into us as a stray, and he has a great personality, just like Isaac did, the last cat that you just met. He came into us kind of in pretty bad shape. He had a really serious upper respiratory infection. His hair was in bad shape, so he'd probably been out as a stray for quite a while, which of course is not safe for a kitty like this, or any cat for that matter. But as you can see here, he is just a bundle of joy and loves to play, loves to be pet. We're estimating that he's about 2 years old. He will be neutered before he gets adopted. He has not been neutered yet, but we'll make sure that happens before he gets adopted to a new home. We just finished treating his upper respiratory infection, so he's at the tail end of that cold that he had. But a very, very sweet cat, as you can see here, and you probably can't see as much with my black shirt, but he is just a huge, huge, huge love bug. He's going to make someone a very, very happy cat owner. So if you're interested in meeting this cat here, again, he has a lot of energy, wants to play a lot, wants to be pet a lot, but just a great cat all around. If you're interested in meeting Floyd, come on down to the Ames Animal Shelter and take a look at him. Thank you for watching this episode of Animals and Ames. That's just a small little sampling of the animals that we have available for adoption. We actually adopted out our last dog on Saturday, so we don't have any dogs available for adoption at this time, but that almost changes daily. So keep an eye on our website, which is cityofames.org/animal shelter. That's updated every hour, as I've mentioned in the past, updated every hour. So anytime we get an animal here at the shelter, it's going to be up there on our website. You also want to check the lost and found animals too, because a lot of times if the owners don't pick up the pets, as with some of the cats that you've seen today, they will be available for adoption. So keep an eye on our website, our Facebook page, and thank you for watching.